Time. Time is the ongoing sequence of existence that carries life forward. Time separates us from the past, carries us through the present, and thrusts us into the future. Time is the most valuable currency in any human's life. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands does not respect my time. Wonderlands is the spiritual successor to the 2013 Borderlands 2 DLC, Assault on Dragon Keep, in which the titular Tiny Tina takes players through a game of bunkers and badasses, an analogue of Dungeons and Dragons.
Bunkers and Badasses is a role-playing game, baby.
Instead of hunting psychotic villains in the name of post-apocalyptic survival, Dungeon Master Tiny Tina had me aiding a diamond pony named Butt Stallion in her plight against the cartoonish Dragon Lord. It's incredibly inconsequential and prioritizes minute-by-minute character moments over a compelling overarching story. Considering how imaginative the concept is, the opening levels are bafflingly rough. Large, wide environments hold repetitive battles with basic skeletons and raiders. Overworld encounters result in multi-round arena battles. And side quests are almost mandatory to level up and unlock new story areas. It all just takes so much time. But the worst part is the stop and chat. Every single mission requires your agile, stalwart character to stand around and listen.
Oh, this is great. We're all having fun.
Encounter a new area? Stand behind a gate and listen to this character talk. Trying to find the next boss? Stay a while and listen to this dude crack some, jokes.
I won a deflection contest with the fairy Punch Father.
So this is a looter shooter? I'm here to kick ass and choose colored guns.
We did Valentine's dumb quest stuff. Let's go pillage the countryside. I want some loot.
And while there were some awe-inspiring set pieces, the 3 minutes of dialogue that preceded these moments consistently had me zoning out.
It's so beautiful.
Despite the heavy fantasy transmog, the Borderlands motif that remains mostly unchanged is guns. Most guns have received a visual retooling, but they still behave exactly as they always have. The one thing I immediately noticed was how poor the gunplay felt compared to Borderlands 3. Guns lack any sense of weight, and bullets feel like pea shooters against even basic enemies. Attempting to upgrade my gear was an exercise in shoegazing, as I spent too much time comparing green numbers across countless guns. This consistently slowed the game down, and rarely gave me anything of value. To bypass this early game issue, I went online to hunt down a shift code, which is used to unlock powerful loot in-game. Doing so scored me a fantastic purple rifle, which I wielded with glee for almost 4 levels, until the game glitched during a boss fight, and the weapon became completely unusable. Firstly, I shouldn't have to take action outside a game to have a better time while I'm playing. Secondly, Gearbox, fix your game please. One of the most interesting prospects of Wonderlands was the theme-appropriate choice to replace grenades with spells. While I had a great time pulling down a meteor every 6 seconds, I found myself longing for more than one spell slot. Sure, the ambidextrous skill lets you cast off 2, but I'd be much keener to melt fantasy foes with 4 radically different spells. But perhaps less is more. There was a point during a side mission where I was so overwhelmed by what was happening on screen that I just focused on holding down the mouse button till it was over. Then, once I'd made all the colourful flying things dead, I had to go look at each uncommon weapon on the ground and work out which ones had slightly better numbers than my current ones. It was exhausting. By the time the credits rolled on Wonderlands, I was ready to climb out of the rabbit hole. The stop-start pacing, weak gunplay, and uninteresting loot took the wind out of my sails very quickly, with a number of glitches and online mishaps almost sinking the ship entirely.
You have begun your journey across the...
Thanks to unnecessary padding and disappointing loot, Tiny Tina disrespected my time and took the power out of power fantasy. Pass.